Shall we begin?
Welcome to the Happy MonsterCast. I'm your host, Scott Marchand Davis of Happy Monster Press.
Let's begin now.
This week on the Happy MonsterCast, the Heap of Peeps battles a quartet of savage wankers. Previously on the Happy MonsterCast, a heap of adventuresome peeps are investigating the murder and attempted corpse robbery of Basil the Croach, Goopslap Gobbleston, Animate Refuse Pile and Master of Contamination, Scrappy, Schnozzy, Slipper, Smelt, Expert Gadgeteer, Stench Bottom McBitey Face, a Priceacorn and wielder of the mighty Enormo Slice, and Chitinous Malice Cooper, Croach Master of the necromantic art of danging. The Heap are investigating the sabotage of the Froth and have made their way to the lair of a sinister contaminator. Lowlife contains adult language and juvenile humor. You have been warned. All right, let's recap. So where were we? We were in Mother Oath in the bitchin' city of Flume. And you've been investigating sabotage of the Froth, the root beer fountain, which is one of the main attractions of Flume. Apparently someone has poisoned it with canker slime. And you discovered that some cankers were collecting glowing poo from the sewers for some nefarious purpose. And you've tracked them back here. You just popped around the corner and you saw some creatures that you identified as wankers guarding the way forward. So far, the wankers have not spotted you. Ahead of you in this general vicinity is a large circular chamber with a ledge on one end and, weirdly enough, a rowboat. And you did get an assessment of the wanker from contamination skill. They are known for squirting disgusting slop and burrowing into their victims in the most obscene manner imaginable.
Yuck.
Indeed. Probably not someone you want to close into combat with.
All right.
But so far, they are unaware of your presence.
So the rowboat is down here.
The rowboat is way over here.
Okay. I'm behind a wall, so I can't really see that so much.
Yeah.
So I snuck around and I got a peek.
Yes. As did Goopslap.
Well, those of you that can see what's around, what do you propose? What do you think? You think we can sneak up to that?
There's not much cover in there.
Not much what in there?
Cover.
Right. And I think there were people like doing stuff in there.
There's a bunch of wankers near the exit door that appear to be standing guard.
How many?
4.
How many ranged weapons?
Well, they squirt. The range on that, according to Goopslap, from your knowledge of the wanker, they probably couldn't reach the entrance with their squirting.
My crossbow could reach them.
Your crossbow absolutely could reach them, yes.
Do you want me to summon a contagion or something, sort of within the arc of what we can see around the corner?
You absolutely can do that. It would definitely alert them if you did.
Right, but I'm thinking we could sort of draw them that way and then just hail arrows, as it were, on them as soon as they show up.
My missile weapon here is a throwing knife. and that's probably only one.
Okay.
You only get to drop on them once, right?
Right. Right.
How smart are contagions? Can we talk our way through a little bit?
Um,
Or contaminator, sorry.
contaminants are not necessarily terribly smart, but they're not idiots.
Hmm.
And they'll absolutely obey their master. So clearly, there is some sort of a contaminator in play here who's controlling all the cankers that you saw earlier and these wankers.
And definitely higher level than I am in terms of capabilities.
Right, because you can't summon these guys.
Correct.
Well, I mean, a crashing frontal assault might be tough. So if we can't just go smashing in, we're going to either have to distract these guys and get them out of the way, or sneak around them. And it looks like we're not going to be able to sneak around them. So what if one person, either one of us or your summoned creature, Bob, goes dashing off the other side and lures them away?
All right. So do you want me to maybe? How far can I do it? How far can I contaminate or summon something? How many squares?
Your smarts, sorry, no, your vigor, which is D8.
Mhm.
So you could get one pretty much in the middle of the circular room.
Oh, perfect. I shall go for that.
Are you going to be summoning a feck or a wuss?
I've got facts to give on this. See, in one PowerPoint, public rule. All right, why is it not? Oh, contaminating. Oh, hey.
There you go.
You have summoned a splendid feck.
Yeah. And I command it or tell it to move upward when it's capable.
Move like towards you guys or towards the edge of the walls up here.
Towards the edge of the walls up there, yeah. Of
You also want it to tell jokes.
course.
Huh.
All right, so I'm going to put us then into combat.
Yep.
Yeah. Figured.
All right, so there's yours. This will be a little bit painful, but we'll make it work.
Okay.
Greatness. Oh, looks like Chitinous is doing well, but he's just going to go on hold anyway. Stench Bottom.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all. All right, then Goop Slap. Right, then the Wankers. And I need one more than the back. And last but not least, somebody else.
Displeasing feck.
Yep. Okay. So, all right. So the first thing that happens, you can't see.
Oh.
But what you do know is that your effect just died.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's
That was
terrible.
That didn't work.
Okay, Chitinous is going to be on hold. Stench Bottom.
Well, I can't see anything, so I think my first action is to move down here. Okay, I guess I gotta go straight down. How much more movement do I have? I moved 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry about that. You'll work on the initiative cards. You have.
Okay.
You can move 6.
Okay, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just so I can see what the heck is going on, and then that.
Okay, so you see as you come in there, I'll allow you to act when you get in there. There's a crocodile in here too, and the crocodile is apparently what ate the feck.
All right. You know what I'm gonna try to do here?
Do crocodiles like to eat fecks or just eat everything?
Seems like they pretty much eat everything.
Okay.
Is that in my range of my spit?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to spit at him. Okay. What is that? Is that a shooting roll?
Yep.
Okay. I think that was good.
That will hit.
Cool. So what I don't know because you guys see this there. So what spit does might make him fall. So he has to do a vigor roll, right?
He does have to make a bigger roll, yes.
Okay.
And then if he fails, you get the drop on it. Of course, the Wankers see you now too.
Right. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he shakes it off, probably because he's got a face full of feck anyway.
Right. Yeah, the feck blocked the blow.
Huh.
All right.
I'm gonna right. Excellent. Okay. So we've got the initiative for next round. But for this round, so Chitinous, do you let them know there's a crocodile in here?
Well, I certainly do. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So then that means Chitinous is going to cruise on in here with Gary. And he is going to what's his range on fear? Smarts. How smart is he? Not smart enough. So he's going to cast fear on the crocodile. But the crocodile has no fear.
Wow.
What a pain. Okay, so that's his turn. Next one up is going to be Goop Slap.
All right.
sorry. Next up is the start. Is what is the Wankers. So one Wanker starts ringing a bell,
Oh boy.
and the other 3 hold action. All right, now it's Goop Slap's turn.
I'm gonna move myself out so I can see a little bit better. And I'd like to hurl something right there. Yeah, so let's go for a bolt, see what we can do. Yes, I know, Salem. Let's see, why is it not? Bolt.
Should be able to click on the quick access there, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
You need to click the contaminating button first. That was damage.
Okay, so powers, bolt, contaminating.
That will hit.
Okay, and then 2d6.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Give me another d6 on top of that. All right, so you tear a chunk of yourself off, hurl it at the crocodile. The crocodile opens its jaws, eats the chunk of it, and then its head explodes.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Sweet.
How gross.
Never had a bolt do that before.
Remind me not to eat any part of Goop Slap ever.
But there's
Generally
so
eating
crunchy
a pile is not a good plan.
No, really not.
Okay, so next up then will be. See, they're still on hold. Next up will be Scrappy.
All right. If I burrow, can I move all the way to where the other contaminants are underground?
It depends on your role, but probably not. Eventually, yes, but you get half your pace if you succeed, or your full pace if you succeed with a raise.
Okay. And I can't get a shot off and then drop into the ground and just.
You can. You absolutely can. It's just both actions will be at -2.
Mm.
So you could
I'm
move,
just
shoot,
gonna
and burrow.
shoot, move, and burrow. So I just need to get around the corner so that I can get a shot off. So can I move that far and shoot and burrow?
Yeah, they'll just be at -2 for both actions.
Let's see.
So shoot first.
I do the -2, or we'll just.
There's a modifiers at the bottom of the thing, but we can also just do the math. That misses unless you want to Benny it.
Let's Benny it. It hasn't actually stopped for me yet.
There is a little button in the corner there on the chat that you can use to reroll and Benny.
Okay, let's see. Is it in the chat? I see.
Yep.
Okay, and then did I do that again?
However, hits. That hits.
Okay. Then I burrow.
You need to do your damage roll first.
Right. Not seeing the damage. Like usually there's a little button that pops up.
Yeah, the interface has changed a little bit. If you click on the crossbow again, you'll get 2 buttons, a shooting button and a damage button.
Okay. Oh, that's lame.
That is very lame. Unless you want to Benny that too.
Let's Benny that. How many bennies did I give you for that last one?
Just one. So if you just
Okay.
click the button on the chat, with
Yep.
the little Benny button. Yep. That's much better. But still doesn't actually hurt
see
him.
what I've rolled. Oh, that is much better. Oh, well, that's sad to know. Okay, let's try the burrow.
All right, so make a burrow roll or a smell casting roll at -2.
Let's do. I actually have a button for burrow.
Yeah, that'll work. Oh, very nice. You can move at your full pace next round after burrowing.
Excellent.
Cool.
So you sink down through the swamp water, holding your breath, and you're now merged with the stone underneath the sewer.
Yay!
Sweet.
Okay, new round. The Wankers go first. They are holding action. Except the one guy's ringing the bell frantically.
Yeah, we need to get that guy. Or get the bell or
Otherwise, they are
something.
holding action. Yeah. All right. Next up is Goop Slap.
I'm gonna slowly crawl my way in a little bit more. And I'm gonna summon another fact just because I want to just keep it safe.
All right, that will produce a fact.
Area of effect.
Where do you want him?
A couple squares out.
So, okay, there's your fact.
Yep.
All right, next up is Scrappy. You can move up to 6 burrowed.
Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move right up to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's ringing the bell? Which one of these guys?
This guy's ringing the bell.
Okay. Then let's get right next to him.
Yeah, you can go right here and pop up next to the boat.
Here? Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then, if you want to get the drop on this guy,
Why, I surely do.
then you can make a stealth roll.
Okay.
And he will make a notice roll to counter it.
Okay. Let's see if I can roll better than last. Well, first rolls.
That's pretty good. Let's see how he does.
Okay.
That's a tie, so you win.
Yay!
Woo-hoo.
All right, you have the drop on this guy as you pop up.
My crossbow is still probably I could try to shoot him up his nose or something kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll allow it since you surprised him. Oh, very nice. All right, so that's going to be that's going to hit with a raise. So do raise damage +4 on this guy.
Okay.
The bad news is the other Wankers are not going to attack you because they're on hold.
Oh, wow.
The good news is you killed Bellringer.
Wow. I surely did.
Solid shot. That was amazing.
Was
And for the nose more often.
All right, so the two Wankers who are not adjacent to you are going to attempt to splooge you.
Mm. To move to the far side of him. Oh well.
Now you moved as far as you can. And they both hit.
Oh man, what?
So that will, let's see, the Wanker
Soak.
splooge effect.
Soak.
No, I don't think it's that good.
Man.
Wanker. Here we go. All right.
It's a starch wanker.
You need to. So you're going to. Okay. So first wanker hit. You need to make a spirit roll to beat a 6.
What? Okay. All right. Let me get.
Would you like to Benny that?
Yeah.
You only got 2 left.
It's going to be a short night.
Mhm.
All right. So you've resisted the effects of the first splooge.
Wow. Okay.
Now let's see what you have to beat for the second one.
Oh my! What?
Now you need to beat a 17.
Not going to beat that. What?
You make the spirit roll anyway. You could get lucky.
Yeah. Whatever.
Not-
17.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think I died.
No, you don't die. You are overcome with ecstasy and shaken.
Wow.
I have no idea what that means.
You're like,
Ew.
is she saying like double rainbows and wondering
This
what
is
it
the
means?
best thing ever.
Wow,
Well,
What
and
does
now,
it mean?
Wow.
and now, unfortunately, is where the excavation attack happens.
Uh, how is excavation an attack? Whatever.
They are burrowing into you.
I'm so little.
You are, but your
Deeply
parry is
unpleasant.
terrible. All right, so the wanker is now engaged with you, and that will be a wound, unless you'd like to soak it. But you might want to hang on to your Benny. You want to take the
Okay,
wound,
let's
or do you want to
one wound?
one
I'll
wound?
take one wound.
Okay, so you now have one wound.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Chitinous. So Chitinous is going to try to save you by asking Gary to charge the wanker.
Oh, thank you.
Charge, Gary, charge.
Yeah, do it.
And Gary's very fast. Actually, he doesn't even run. So he just charges right in here on this guy. And then attempts to punch him. And fails completely. And then Chitinous is going to move in a bit, and he's going to try to terrify all these wankers. So he's going to cast his fear again. And he casts fear. It's super effective. Okay, so we got some spirit rolls to make here. These guys have surprisingly high spirit, so we'll see. Yeah, the guy who's engaged with you in excavating is
What is that?
unaffected by fear. But the that wanker is also unaffected, I believe. Hang on, I gotta double check how fear works. Okay, so then, last but not least, and the third guy is unaffected. These guys are just too spirited to
Wow, what is going on?
be affected by fear. Okay. And Stench Bottom.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just a little bit too far away to close with a melee.
You can run.
Yeah, I think that I will. I think I will do that. Is that an athletics roll for that, or is I just declare that as an action?
You can just declare it because even if you only roll 1, you can get right up there next to Gary.
All right. So I will declare that as an action, and I will launch. I will use my my enormous slice on the one that's directly in front of me.
You might want to kill the one that's excavating Scrappy.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. That would make a little more. That would make a little bit more sense, wouldn't it? So there you go. That's the one to. That's the one to target. Okay.
Yes, the unbending wanker.
Right. So, did I do that right?
You did, and it's terrible. Would you like to Benny that?
I would like to Benny that one. Yes. Summon a gun. Is that good enough?
No, it still doesn't hit. Nope.
How many bennies do I have? All right, one more time.
I'm gonna get excavated to God knows what.
That's a little bit better.
That's the stuff. Yes, that's going to hit with a raise.
I should think.
Thank you.
So, okay, so to bring up the damage roll, I click on the enormous slice itself.
Yes. Yeah, then if you click the enormous slice, you'll get there should be a damage button there too.
All right. Okay, here we go.
That's not great. That actually doesn't do anything.
Can I Benny damage?
You can.
All right, I will.
At some point, we're all out of bennies.
I am doomed.
All right, new round. What's going on with that? Okay, here we go. You're not out of bennies anymore. Chitinous just threw a joker.
Cool.
Ooh.
All right, so this whole fear thing isn't really working out for him. So he's going to throw a knife at the reversible wanker here.
Down. Sharp metal objects.
And he will miss. Actually, no, with the +2 from the Joker, that does hit. And with the +2 from the Joker, that is just enough to shake this guy.
Yay!
Okay, Goop Slap.
All right, I'm going to.
Also, you can command your effect to do things.
Yeah, I'm going to command my effect to start attacking the enemy wanker that is feared.
Okay, so your effect doesn't really attack so much as tell jokes.
That's right.
Yes. So everyone affected by the joke. I mean, you can have him go attack. He's just completely unskilled.
Okay, I'll move him a little bit closer and then have him start telling really bad jokes.
Okay, he can only go 2.
Okay.
So he's going to tell a bad joke. everyone needs to make a spirit roll.
Oh my gosh.
Jung Soo, you're already shaken, so it's not going to affect you.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Thought that would work with their enemies.
I think I'm good.
The wanker that is excavating actually is shaken. He starts laughing hysterically.
It worked. It actually
What a
worked.
good bad joke.
The other wanker
Number
is
32.
fine. Gary.
On Gary.
Zombie Gary starts laughing hysterically. And let's see. Chitinous himself is unaffected. And Goop Slap, you need to roll spirit as well.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, next up are the wankers. So first they are going to try to unshake. So the excavating wanker is no longer shaken.
Wow. What the?
And the reversible wanker is also unshaken. Okay, so first thing it then is Scrappy takes 5 damage.
Holy cow.
Fortunately, it's not enough to actually do any harm. This guy is going to attempt to excavate Gary. I'm pretty sure that hits Gary. Yes, it does. Wankers are giving you guys trouble.
Yeah.
Oh no, Gary. Gary's down.
Oh gosh.
All right. I'm not going to kill him permanently. He's just out of the fight. And then the other one is going to try to excavate Stench Bottom.
Bring it.
Oh boy.
Okay, none of your UFOs. They're immune. I don't believe that hits you. Nope. No, sorry. With the gang up bonus, it does.
Oh.
All right, so it has begun to excavate you. And that just is enough to shake you to begin. All right. Stench Bottom, you're up. You can unshake.
All right, so
this thing's sort of clinging tenaciously to your buttocks at the moment, though.
All right, so that should be an easy, solid roll to unshake. Get off my ass. Okay. So I'm going to use the enormous slice on the one that was excavating into me.
Okay. That will not hit.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
The guy got a roll.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. That takes us to Scrappy. You need to unshake first thing.
I do. Let's see how we do.
don't you roll that under normal circumstances? All right, you're no longer shaken.
I don't know.
You cannot use your crossbow against the one that is excavating you. You can, however, shoot someone else or summon an ally or something along those lines. You could shoot one of the other two, or you could summon an ally. Or you could probably even burrow. I'm not sure how that would work with the guy attached here, but you know.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, if I burrow myself, would I like scrape him off, basically?
I'm going to say he's now attached to you closely enough that he counts as gear, so no.
His gear.
His gear.
Okay. All right. I will shoot I don't know, whoever's nearest that's not savaging me.
You could shoot the one that's trying to just finish off Gary. That hits.
That's fine. Nice.
Big money, big damage.
Let's see.
Ooh, that was exploded.
And you punch the crossbow bolt right through him, and he goes down.
Nice.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Glad somebody got fire.
That brings us to a new round. And Chitness is up first. So he's going to try to throw a knife at the one that is savaging you.
You?
And he is going to completely fail to hit anything.
What? Man, what is going on?
Okay, so the two wankers who are excavating are going to do 7 damage each.
Ugh.
So that shakes Scrappy again, but doesn't affect Stench Bottom. Goop Slap.
Going to move a couple squares this way, and I'm going to bolt this wanker over here.
That will hit.
Oh.
Money, big money. Oh,
Oh, one of them exploded.
Oh, yeah.
This is good.
Another D6 on top of that, yeah. And that is enough to shake him.
All right.
thank you.
Out of control.
And Stench Bottom's up.
All right. So this enormous slice had better come to Papa at least once tonight.
That is going to hit with a raise.
Cool. All right. So
And you slaughter him.
finally.
Yay. One more.
On the smack star.
Yep, leaving only the one that's attacking Scrappy. And that is Scrappy's turn. So first off, unshake.
Yeah. You want a Benny act immediately? I'm sorry?
Yes, if you could spend a Benny, you can immediately act. You automatically unshake.
I guess I could unshake and summon ally, so I'll try that. Fine.
Okay. That succeeds. Where would you like your attendant to show up?
Is close to wherever he needs to be to separate me.
Right
As
there.
possible.
Okay.
Get some more.
Okay, new round. Chitinous is up first. Okay, new plan. Chitinous is going to cast protection on Scrappy.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so that
Fingers
gives
crossed.
you. Let's see. That increases your armor by 2. Hey, Goop Slap.
Okay, I'm going to move a couple more forward, and I'm going to fling one right there.
If you move your feck around by that guy, he would count as a flanker.
Oh, even better then.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All
So
right.
you're going to bolt that guy?
Yep.
Bolt the unbending wanker. That will hit. And that will
Nice.
shake him.
All right.
Hey, Scrappy.
These guys are surprisingly tough.
They are
Very.
for wank. You wouldn't think wankers. Would you like your attendant to attack this thing?
Yes. I don't think it's got anything except like hands, right? So
Yeah, it's got claws. It's not very good at them though.
yeah, apparently.
But it's acting as a flanker, and that will help.
Linker to the wanker.
Yep. So Chitinous, for lack of anything better to do, is going to throw a knife. Actually, no. Chitinous is going to try to. He is going to try to raise the crocodile from the dead.
Oh.
That's gross. We're so
I'm
gross.
gonna let Gary die now because now he has an undead crocodile.
Oh, God.
That is something else. Okay.
His head
Not
blew up.
Gary.
Is it a crocodile with no head?
Yes, it is a headless zombie crocodile.
God. What on earth?
Well.
Okay.
Okay, Stench Bottom.
All right. So there's just the last guy standing here, right?
Yep, and you've got a +2 gang up bonus on him thanks to the attendant and the fact.
Well, here we go.
That will hit.
Nice.
Delicious.
Fine.
Ooh.
And he will die.
Cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, so
Man, that took a
now
while. How many wounds do I have on?
1.
This was stupid brutal. I was not expecting.
And you haven't even found the contaminator yet.
No.
No. Bell ringing is associated with all that. Ugh.
Yes. So if you would like, Scrappy, you might want to heal yourself.
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
You like to Benny that.
Seriously? Yeah. What is going on today?
Oh, same exact roll.
What?
That's just sad.
Yeah, that happens.
I don't know, man.
Okay,
It's a night.
so Poor Gary. He is an ex-zombie. All right, so you've got a door in front of you.
I want to go through the door right now.
Yes. Yes. Adventure awaits.
Okay. So who's going to approach the door?
I suppose I could
can.
burrow and take a peek underneath.
Yeah.
Is that? Should I give that a shot? I'm all out of bennies, though.
You are all out of bennies. But you can still burrow.
All right. I can't see my roll, so I'm going to trust you guys. Yeah, okay.
All right, so you kind of pop in through here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you pop up. And you see a familiar face. If you recall the minion battle, you see Uli Creputhrall, minion of Ulan Crepulos, and he has a rock in his hands. And as you pop up, he's going to try to hurl. He's going to try to hurl it at you, and that is where we are leaving it for tonight.
Man, I better drop back down.
Wow.
How does he know somebody's coming up?
Well, that's why he didn't. That's why you haven't already been hit by it.
Probably heard all the noise. Yeah.
He did. There was a dude out there ringing a bell really loud.
Right.
He didn't come out the door.
No,
Anyway.
You didn't come through the door. That's why you're not dead yet.
Okay. Fair enough.
The good news is you're still burrow. You still have your burrow power, so you can in fact pop back down again. So it's going to be an athletics roll off to see whether he gets a shot off or not.
I'm totally doing that. See a guy with a rock looking at me, I'm out.
All right. That's it for this week. I know some of you are out next week, so 2 weeks out. Hopefully we'll see what happens here. You can follow Happy Monster Press on Facebook as Happy Monster Press, at our website, happymonsterpress.com, Twitter as Happy Monster PRS, or follow the podcast on YouTube, Stitcher Radio, Spotify, iTunes, or Google Play Music. The Happy Monster Cast is part of the Savage Worlds Media Network. This game references the Savage Worlds game system available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Content Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings and unique characters, locations, and characters, logos, and trademarks are copyrights of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. All other content is the intellectual property of Happy Monster Press. Music, Ice Cold by Jason Shaw.
Oh, for sure.